guy that's taking these pictures. And that's what Bill does. Your turn. You want me to hold the camera?
Joe, you got me. And I say that because I spent my life behind the camera and always recording what was happening, as Hal said in the movie about Joe. And probably the most difficult thing about standing up here is knowing that he's not here. He's not with us anymore. You don't really think about those things until that moment arrives. But I go back to the beginning, trip to Albuquerque, and I got picked up in a big blue Cadillac with a gold hood ornament. Krista and he said, "We're going to Sonic Burger." And sure enough, it was a big cheeseburger. And from that moment, I sensed that Joe was, like all of the speakers have identified, really kind of a unique, different guy, and a sense of humor like none I've ever run across. But as I said, spending my life behind the camera, and I have so many memories of Joe, of things that we went through, that I was trying to say to myself last night, what is it about Joe that has won you over, Bill? And you know, I finally came up with it sitting in the sauna. I was sitting there and it finally came to me. Of all of the people that I've ever known in my life, Joe was the height of integrity. He was a man that you could count on. I don't care who you were, whether you were getting that, as Hal said, that $100 tip, or you were the guy that was his sidekick on that Navy ship. You knew once Joe was your friend that you had met somebody with integrity. So I'm going to be on Krista's favorite list because I kept it short. All I want to say is, of all the people I've ever known, as I said, Joe was the height of integrity. He was also probably one of the most unique and special people I've ever met. And I will, because of what I do, eventually prove that to all of you, because I know if I go back through my archive of stuff, 25 years, and all the places and things that I ever did with Joe, with a video camera, that I'll be able to show you a uniqueness that you've never seen and would never translate in any of the stories. And the only other thing I'd like to add is, Tom, although you got the weather, like you said, and it was a little hard, what you've put together, you and Krista, and I'm just speaking as a guy who does that kind of stuff, is the best. Joe, we'll miss you. I love you, Joe. I know you're watching this.